are also very different depending on which country, where they are, and what kind of community they belong to. So I think one of the things that came out frequently was the fact that the recognition is still lacking. And we wanted to understand why is it that it is lacking. Is it because there is not enough evidence? Because clearly these kind of examples are often talked about, but is there enough of this evidence building? Or is it because that evidence is there, but it's not being taken seriously by policymakers, by people who make the laws? Or is it something where there is a gap when we try to manage this data, and it's something where these kind of evidences are collected by specific people who just take it and use it, and the ones whose lived realities this evidence is based on don't even know it's being used in certain ways. So essentially we as Women Caucus wanted to understand this aspect of, especially when organizations, groups, they carry out collection or generate data around gender. Where is that gap? What is it where we could, and also not just gaps, but also understanding where our strengths lie and how can we continue building also on that momentum. So as part of that, Women Caucus is launching a quick survey, like an assessment. We hope to have all of you contribute and be part of this assessment so that we can understand this exact thing about, I know that Megha had spoken about conducting research, right, indigenous research, and how it's being done. So this essentially is the assessment. We will be having it out for a month. We hope all of you contribute to it, basically to understand where the gap lies, where our strengths are, and on the basis of that, Women Caucus hopes to address these aspects of gaps and strengths, which includes that in case of we need direct access to funding to ensure there is more support for evidence generation, or for more data management, or for more understanding of how can we make strategies to find that the kind of evidence, because we also have the midterm review of the gender plan of action that's coming up, and we know there's so many very inspirational cases, but also stories of the challenges women face every day in their territories. So those kind of evidence, how can we build strategies to put that together to effectively push for the recognition of women's roles and their contribution in these spaces at national level, at regional level. So that's essentially the intention of this assessment, is to build that baseline to understand this so that we can then fill on the gaps. So if you see that little short QR code, we hope that you can look at it. You also have postcards here, so if you don't have it, please do come and take it from me. And we would love to have you also provide your understanding, your contribution towards this, so that we can then collectively also hopefully move towards this somewhere, maybe in the next SBI or the Substar, where we could present that these are what we have found, and this is where we need more funding, more capacity building, more special targeted support that we need. So this is the assessment we are carrying out, and we hope you all join us, and thank you so much, and happy to respond to any questions or anything at a later stage. I know we are coming to an end, so thank you all for joining, and thanks.